It's time for the extra once again. That's Big Al. He, my best friend.
Tracy,
What?
this watermelon is perfect. Well, like, it was perfect yesterday. So it's like just like a day past perfect, but it's really good.
Day past perfect is still good perfect.
Pretty good.
In my opinion.
I can tell just by looking at it.
I didn't even know the deli got the watermelon back.
They moved it front and center by checkout on ice.
Oh. Why did I miss it then?
I don't. Yeah, it's actually even more obvious than it used to be.
Because it used to be in the fridge in our deli. We have you walk in, there's a fridge to the right, and it was at the bottom left. So I always walk in, I look, and if it's not there, then okay. And then I get my stuff and I walk up and I pay. But I guess I don't pay attention to the checkout area.
Yeah, if it's not in the right place, yeah.
Because I'm that sucker that'll buy anything at the checkout if I look at it.
All right,
Point of purchase.
Point of purchase.
Always purchase the stuff out there. So I try not to look. I just make eye contact with the lady, talk about our day, move it on. That's how we do. And I saw that. I think I'm going to adopt what you've been doing regarding your pettiness.
What has she been doing?
She puts people on timeout. Now, how do you put your friends on timeout? There's a good way to do that.
Yeah, I got into a tiff with Alicia. She's my podcast partner.
Mm-hmm.
We have a podcast called On Cloud Wine.
Yeah.
And it's great. But so the other day or last week I texted her, and so our schedules are different. I texted her and I was like, hey, like, what day do you want to record our podcast this week? And I don't know why she just responded. She goes, gross. And I was like, okay.
Gross?
All right, that's where we're going. Okay. So I said, well, I hope you get a paper cut. So like that. And she was like, well, I hope that you step on a Lego. And this kept going back and forth for some reason because we have a very weird love-hate relationship.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
And then she goes, well, I hope the Jonas Brothers break up before they go to Dallas.
Oh, she went there.
That
Okay,
cut
you know
deep,
what?
man.
You
Below
made
the
it.
belt for
You made it personal.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went for the jugular on
And
that.
she said she was waiting there, like waiting for my response. Like, oh, what's she gonna say now? So I went to Instagram and I blocked her, just straight up.
Oh.
I blocked her on Instagram, but then I knew that she wouldn't know that I blocked her, so I took screenshots of the fact that I blocked
Well,
her.
yeah, it's no
And
good.
sent them to her just so she knew that she
Yeah.
was blocked. And she was like, haha, okay, that's funny. But I kept her blocked like all day long.
Yeah, you
just,
should.
just to be funny.
I'm gonna enforce a 24-hour block on my wife.
Yeah.
That's
But
what I'm
then
gonna
you
do.
have to refollow each other. It looks weird to people.
Yeah, that
When
was
people
what,
see it, they're
that
like,
was what we learned because I don't think I'd blocked anyone before. So whenever I re-added her, we kind of saw that you have to like refollow each other.
Yes.
And like our tagged pictures aren't tagged anymore.
Exactly.
What? It's a
But
whole new-
yeah.
Yeah.
So it
Oh,
was
it's a
a
thing.
it was a
it's
learning experience.
all your history's gone. Yes.
Oh, because I was gonna block my wife today after seeing what Anna did. I was like, that's a good way to get
It's actually kind of a pain.
my point across.
That may not be a good move, though.
And why? Because my wife is impossible to go somewhere with.
Why?
I don't know. Did I talk about this on air or off air?
Off.
It was off. We went to Caroline's concert this weekend, and I told my wife I wanted to be home by 11 because I wanted to get a good night's rest because we wanted to hang out on Sunday because they were leaving. And my wife is one of those people that if you're standing in a line of 7 people, she will have a 10-minute conversation, which
With each one.
each person gets it when we're trying to leave. And I just end up standing there looking all upset. So I was just going to block her for that. So those are the 2 things that bug me about my wife are the gulping and that she can't leave places.
What about when she goes to a wedding of friends and after the ceremony, there's
Yep.
a long line of people, probably obviously the bride and the groom, maybe even some of the attendants. Does she have to have that same conversation even though she's not leaving right then, but just when she passes by people, just in general?
It happened, a friend that Jenna and I both have, Michelle. We're friends with Michelle, but Michelle had hundreds of people at her wedding.
Yeah.
And I didn't know very many of these people. Again, we were the last people to leave the wedding.
Wow.
Because Kinsey sat there and talked to all these people we don't even know for 10 minutes each before we left. And there was probably like 10 people.
Very social.
She's a social
I'm
butterfly.
the opposite.
Right? I'm a sneak
I
outer.
leave early, and don't say anything.
Yeah, I'm known
Or
to
my
steal.
friends, most of my friends know if I'm somewhere, we go to a concert during the week or something, they know that I'm going to listen to 8 songs, give or take, and I'm going to leave and not say bye. They just understand
Yeah.
that that's how it's going to go because I have to get up early.
There's nothing personal. I just want to go.
Yeah.
I learned that from Kid. He used to do that all the time.
Yeah.
Except Kid Craddock.
Yeah, he would ghost it.
We'd go to the club at like 10, and then 10:30, he's gone.
He's out.
And I was left at the club by myself.
Well, he wants to go to the club. He
I
never
like
said
that
he wanted to
move.
stay at the club.
Yeah.
He wants to be seen. He got seen, and then he would leave. And then you're like, where's
That's called peacocking.
Kid's gone.
Yes.
Yeah, he would just get out of there. What's the one thing that Alan does that bugs you, Kelly, since we're talking about significant others, and I don't want to be the only one throwing stuff out.
One thing.
Yeah, the one that pops in your mind. When I was talking about kids talking to someone
when
won't
he
leave.
sings that song.
I don't know, but he has the same issue with me as far as leaving.
Yeah,
'Cause
you're bad at that, too.
I like to visit.
Yeah.
And when we go, he gets up, he's ready to leave, and I'm visiting. And it has led to some big arguments before.
Oh, we got in an argument. Big
Yeah.
time. I was like, why can't you just say bye?
Yeah.
Bye!
Yeah, that's his thing, too.
All of you! Bye!
But goodbye is a process, and sometimes the
No, it's
process
not.
takes about
No.
an hour.
It's a word.
In fact, I'll take
Bye.
one of these. Yo,
Yeah.
one of those is fine. You don't have to. What are you doing tomorrow? You don't care what they're doing tomorrow. You're not going to
Okay.
talk to them. What are you doing next week? I don't care what they're doing next week.
I typically
I just wanna go home.
If I'm at my restaurant, I'll typically go out through the kitchen. So
Yeah,
that I don't
smart.
even have
Oh,
to
that's
go out.
nice.
I don't even have to
Get
go
you
out.
some food too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Past the whole entry, where everybody's standing by.
Yeah.
Man, I get through that kitchen so fast.
Yeah,
Make your head spin.
Get you some. All right, let's get to the question.
You're
of the
not going to
day.
ask me my annoyance with my significant other?
First of all, that angel of a man.
It brings us
What could
egg.
Are you
possibly be
serious
wrong?
right now, Jenna?
Y'all are talking all these years I've never gotten to contribute, and
You
now I
already
have
have one?
someone. Oh, yes.
What is it?
Of course. But y'all are going to be like, okay, shut up. But he has
loves me
decided
too much.
He loves me too much. That's true.
Yeah.
He's gotten into photography now, which is a dream because now I have a sort of Instagram boyfriend. People are like, who takes all your photos? I'm like, it's actually now my boyfriend. He's gotten really good, but I ordered a camera. He's been learning, but now he's become a monster with the camera.
babe.
That I can't walk anywhere without hearing a click.
Oh wow,
Trying to get
paparazzi.
So-
right art shot.
This gives away a little bit of his real name, but I've started calling him, I call him Franny. Truthfully, that's what I call him. And so I call him Franny Leibowitz. Franny Leibowitz.
Yes, I like that.
Franny Leibowitz, he was like, why? I was like, you don't know Annie Leibowitz, the most famous celebrity photographer. So Franny Leibowitz is a monster with the camera and thinks every photo's great. And I found out that he was posting photos on a public forum where they judge photos.
Oh no.
So all these vacation photos of us, he edits and then he posts.
Where can I look at those?
And so that was our last fight. I don't know, some source where other photographers judge your photography.
The fact that he's already in a photographer's
Yeah, right?
forum to judge is crazy.
I'm not in any forum.
I am in a one-wheel forum.
Forum?
Yeah.
No.
You might be in a forum unbeknownst to you.
Yeah, the slingshot forum.
Not in
The slingshot forum.
You're in that
So
one,
yeah,
please.
so that's our fights lately. That I'm like, can you
He's a
stop?
photographer.
Can you? Franny Leibowitz is a camera
Yes.
monster.
We should here in the next few weeks ask our significant others what bugged them about us,
Oh, that's a
God.
great
and then play a game and
Yes.
see who said what.
That's a great idea.
See if we could get what Alan said about Kelly or Juan Snow says.
I think
about
mine's
Jenna.
accent's gonna give it away.
No, we'll
Write it down.
disguise it, and then we'll play it when it's due. That would be a good one to see if we can get it
Yeah,
right.
that's going to be fun.
Big guy, you could guess along with us.
I'm
bro.
not doing it with Justin. I'll tell you that.
All right, real quick. Trish wants us to try the presidential campaign slogan that's going on social
I
media.
saw this.
So-
This is funny.
This is how it goes. It's your 2020 campaign slogan is your last name plus 2020 plus the last text that you sent.
Oh.
Okay, so for example, I got mine all set to go for you guys. Mine would be Chavez 2020. There's hamster poop everywhere. That's mine.
Last text sent or received, or it doesn't matter?
Sent.
Mine isn't that. When I did this originally, like a few days ago, mine was Castillejos 2020. The Russians already hacked my phone, which was funny because I was already talking about how that happened.
Yeah.
But right now it would be Castillejos 2020. Check your Twitter DMs.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, that could be a good one. Kelly?
Raspberry Evans, 2020. I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
All right, Big Al?
All right. Mac 2020. Dang, she went from being early to not showing up at all.
Jenna Owens. Is this allowed to be said?
Jenna Owens, 2020. Okay.
Sometimes simple keeps it, simple.
It's either that or like the thumbs up emoji
Okay.
on on the comment, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
That's like what
Okay.
all, I was looking through my last few sent, but none of them are that great.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, make sure you join us tomorrow if you want to be the question of the day or the comment of the day. Drop it right there in the comment section. Hopefully, we'll get to yours eventually. But one of us is expanding our family. You
What?
find out who and what's happening at 7 Central tomorrow morning. Also, you can win a free trip to San Antonio to attend our concert. And you get to hang out with the celebrities as well. All you got to do is listen for us to put someone on blast all morning long. And it could be numerous people. So the more chances you have, the better your opportunity is to win that trip out there to our concert. And even if you live in San Antonio, you want to go to this because we'll put you up at Hotel Valencia. You know how good that hotel is.
Heck yeah.
So we'll see you tomorrow, Kid Nation. Have a wonderful day.